This is probably the most controversial case the court has decided where it has overruled precedent during your tenure on the court. 2022 abortion case Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. And in Dobbs, this court overruled Roe versus Wade of 1973 and Planned Parenthood versus Casey of 1992. Take Roe, which had stood for 49 years. Explain why that was an exception to stare decisis.
The point of stare decisis is to create some stability in the law, so that it's not a new day every day, that people can rely on it. So a case can't just be wrong, or it can't just be wrong in the opinion of Amy Barrett, but if it's egregiously wrong in ways that have left the law unsettled or have had other bad consequences, they're not off limits in stare decisis. One thing about Roe, even by legal scholars who were themselves pro-choice.
Justice Ginsburg
thought that Roe had moved too far, too fast. John Hart Ely, who Justice Alito quotes as an opinion, was a famous constitutional law scholar, a pro-choice scholar, wrote criticizing Roe at the time as just having no basis in the Constitution. So I think Roe was widely regarded as an ill-reasoned decision, and it just came up with this trimester framework. I mean, where was that in the Constitution? And it was very, very hard to defend from the perspective of any kind of constitutional theory. And as Justice Ginsburg's saying it went too far too fast highlights, Roe was way ahead of where the country was in abortion at the time too. And in Casey, a plurality of Justice Kennedy, Justice Souter, and Justice O'Connor declines to overrule Roe. They never said Roe was right. They never said Roe was rightly decided. The plurality opinion was about stare decisis. And in that plurality opinion, there is a passage that says, it's time to just treat this as settled and call the contending sides of this national controversy together to end this division. And I think that at the time, what the plurality thought when it declined to overrule in Casey was that Roe was wrong. It was wrongly decided. It was poorly reasoned. However, it was a precedent, and it was just going to cause upheaval to overrule it, and that if the court said we're not going to overrule Roe, then the temperature would come down on the abortion debate. But that didn't happen.